Well, here we go, and we finally are running to the end of week 4. This is week 4, exercise 5, and this should give us some opportunities to try a few new features in Inventor. So here we go. I'm sliding this over to the side. You're pulling yours up from the file, and I'm going to start drawing here. I've already opened my file. You guys have figured out how to do that for sure. So I'm looking at this, and I always try to look at the geometry. What can I get the most bang from my buck? And pretty much I'm looking that I want to do this object here, and probably I'll cut this part out underneath and then add this circle in. So I think that's going to be my plan. So here we go. Let's start our dimensioning by, and we want a perpendicular, and we want a total of 60. Okay. And then I want to come back here, and I don't really have a distance here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here, come off, find my midpoint, green light, come just back here a little ways, build my circle, and that is 32. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in and dimension from this point to this point. There's no reason to really to do a construction line. Okay, and that's going to be 88, and then looks like I'm going to come back from here to here. And what I have, I can do my math again. I can go, watch this, I can go 88 minus 48, and that's the distance I want. And then I'm going to come over here and find a tangent. Okay, come over here, pick this right here, come over here and grab that piece of geometry over there. I am coincident and parallel. We're going to go over here and grab a tangent, and actually my tangent icon came up. Just for my own peace of mind, I'm going to go up here and make sure that's tangent, and it is. I saw the tangent icon down here, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. I could go over here and pick my equal sign, up to equal, pick this line and pick this line, and confirm that that's what it is. Okay, and I guess trim is all I need to do, is trim this out of here, and it looks like I'm pretty happy with that, and I think that's everything I need. So I'm going to go right click, done, right click, finish sketch. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude it 30. Okay, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go 30. Okay, I'm going to come over here on the side, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go right click, new sketch. I'm going to pick this, and come up here, and I'm going to pick this piece someplace right in here, and I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to go out past, right on past what I need to do. Okay, then I'm going to dimension this point from here to here, and that should be 10. And I'm going to dimension this point from here to here, and that dimension, do I have that, is also 10. And I think I'm good there. I'm going to go right click, done, right, finish sketch. I'm going to go extrude, pick, cut, distance, all, and OK. So there is my piece that I just built. Okay, I'm going to come around the front here again, around the side again, I guess, and I got another little notch to cut in here. So I'm going to come in here, right click, new sketch, pick, right click, and go up here to rectangle, and I'm going to pick this point here, come down here like that. I'm going to dimension this, and this dimension here is 4. This dimension here, which is going to be this endpoint to here, and that is 15. And from this point to this point, and that is 16. And go OK. Done. Finish sketch. We know what we're doing now. I'm going to go to extrude, pick that, cut, and all. And we'll swing around here and take a look and see how this looks. Well, while we're here, let's go right up on top. I'm again going to go to my view, visual styles, shaded with edges. Okay. I'm going in here, right click, new sketch. I'm going to make sure that I pick this level here, just so you can see that right there. Okay. And come here and drop some holes. Now, I don't know if you noticed here, but I have noticed when I drew this before, this is not on the midpoint, so I want to stay away from that point there. I'm going to pick a point here, and a point here, and a point here. Escape. I'm going to dimension this, and that's going to be a total of 20. And I'm going to look at and see what dimension is. That's D15. Okay. So when I dimension this, I'm going to type in D15. Okay. And then I have a dimension on this here. And that dimension is 10. Okay. Now, looks like I have a constraint that's bothering this, so I don't know why I have a constraint there, so I need to fix this. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that. Right click, escape a couple times, right click, and show all constraints. Okay, looks like I have a constraint here, so I'm going to delete. And I'm going to delete this one also. And then we're going to try and dimension this one. And 10. And there it was. So I just needed to delete those two constraints. And then I want to go parallel. Can we do a parallel constraint? No. Constraint. 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 Looks to me like I've still got a constraint down here, so escape, right click, show all constraints, and oh, this is the one I just put in, so there they are. Great, they're all there. I'm going to take one of these. Oh, that's why I have 3, because this one goes to this one, and then this one goes to that one, and that's why we have 3 constraints there. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my view here, and oh, I need a distance for that constraint front to back. So I'm going to go from this point here to this edge here. Actually, it's to the front edge right up here, and it should be 22.5. And it moved. That was perfect. Right click, done. Right click, finish sketch. Now I'm going to put a hole. Okay, it finds my 3 points automatically. Well, we have to drill one hole at one time, and this hole wants to be 6 millimeters in diameter, and I want it to just be a straight through hole. Okay, and there it is. I'm going to come around again. We'll get these 2 front ones. Okay, right click, new sketch, pick that face, go to my points. Okay, now, and again, this is not midway, so I still want to stay away from this midpoint constraint. I just want to come here and punch one out, and then maybe drag it over so that it's in line with the first one. Okay, escape. I'm going to dimension these 2, and that's going to be a dimension of 30. And I'm going to go from the edge to here, and that is going to be a dimension of 15. Okay, and then a height dimension, so I'm going to go from here to that point there, and that dimension, do I have that dimension? Oh, are you kidding me? I don't have that dimension. So I'm going to go have to find that dimension. I'll be back in a minute. And that dimension is 10. So I'll be updating that for you in the IDW in PDF. Okay, so I think I'm happy there. Right click, finish sketch, go to hole. It's already picks them right out for me because I've got my points there. I just needed to define it with a dimension, and I don't have that either. Oh my God. Well, I think this is where I left off. Just so you know, my Inventor crashed. I was playing with some of my former sketches of this project, which was week 4, exercise 5, and I had a previous drawing open of the same name, and it didn't like it. So that'll teach me. Anyway, well, I have my points defined here, and I have found the height, which was 10, and I'm going to create my holes here, and I did find the diameter of those, which was 12, and believe that's what I want going through there. And we have the depth of 8 millimeters. I bet if I swing around here, it's not going all the way through. It's not. You can see that the taper of the drill is going there. So what I want to do is go up here, and we can either through all, and that will push that right on through, so it has a solid hole going all the way through. You can see it coming out the back side, and I'm going to go OK. Get into my 3D here again, and now we're ready for the final part. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to right click. I'm going to go new sketch, pick this face. I have the geometry of the radius here, so I'm going to use that, pick that, and come out to here. Okay, and I'm going to right click, finish sketch, and I'm going to go extrude, and I'm going to go up, and I need a distance of 60 minus 20 is 40. Okay, and then I'm going to go right around the bottom and do the same thing. New sketch. You notice that the geometry is there for me to pick my center. Hover, let it grab it. Okay, done. Finish sketch, extrude. I pick that, go to, I believe it's 10. Yes, it is. Okay, and OK. And while I'm here, new sketch, pick that face, circle, use the geometry that's there, pull it out. I got a distance, I believe, of 22. Okay, I'm going to swing around the bottom just to make sure that that's centered, and it is. Okay, and right click, done. Right click, finish sketch, extrude, pick that center, go to cut, distance all, and I believe that is what I'm looking for right there. I believe that's what we're looking for. Let's drag our drawing over here and look at our 3D drawing, and there we go. So I think we did a mighty fine job there. Okay, and if we go right click and we can go perspective, that'll make it look, I just don't like perspective at all. It just drives me nuts. But anyway, that's 4 or 5, and that should get you going for this week, and I'll get going on some more. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.